We have all been there, scrolling on our phones way past midnight, dreading the next morning.
And then, a few hours later, your alarm goes off, feeling like a physical punch to the face.
You drag yourself out of bed, feeling completely drained, relying on a giant cup of coffee just to survive the morning.
But what if I told you that you could wake up early, feeling completely refreshed, without ever using an alarm clock?
It might sound like a superpower, but it is actually just basic human biology.
You see, your body has a built-in timer called the circadian rhythm.
This internal clock regulates your sleep and wake cycles based on your environment.
For thousands of years, humans woke up with the sunrise and went to sleep when it got dark.
It is only recently that we started relying on blaring electronic alarms to dictate our mornings.
Today, we are going to learn how to throw away that alarm and take back control of your mornings.
To do this, we first need to understand the two main hormones that control your sleep.
The first one is melatonin, often called the sleep hormone.
Melatonin levels rise in your body when it gets dark, making you feel drowsy and ready for bed.
The second hormone is cortisol, which acts as your body's natural wake-up signal.
Cortisol naturally peaks in the morning, making you feel alert and ready to start the day. Cortisol naturally peaks in the morning, making you feel alert and ready to start the day.
Staring at bright screens late at night tricks your brain into thinking it is still daytime.
This suppresses your melatonin production, meaning your body never gets the signal to wind down.
And when your alarm goes off in the morning, it interrupts your sleep artificially.
This jolt wakes you up before your cortisol has naturally peaked, leaving you feeling terrible. This jolt wakes you up before your cortisol has naturally peaked, leaving you feeling terrible.
Your sleep is not just a flat line of unconsciousness. It moves in waves, just like a roller coaster.
During a cycle, you go from light sleep, down, into deep sleep, and then back up again.
The absolute worst time to wake up is when you are at the bottom of that cycle, in deep sleep.
This phenomenon is called sleep inertia, and it is why you sometimes wake up feeling heavier and more tired than when you went to bed.
The secret to waking up naturally is timing your wake-up point at the end of a 90-minute cycle.
To do this, you just need to do a little bit of reverse math from your ideal wake-up time.
Aim for either 5 or 6 full cycles, which equals exactly 7.5 or 9 hours of sleep.
If you want to wake up at 6 a.m., you should aim to fall asleep right at 10:30 p.m.
But knowing the math is only half the battle. The real magic happens when you lock in your evening routine.
Step 1 to waking up naturally is initiating a strict digital sunset.
About an hour before your target sleep time, you need to cool your environment down.
Replace your screen time with a calming activity, like reading a physical book or journaling. Also, avoid eating heavy meals or drinking alcohol within 3 hours of bedtime. Digesting food keeps your core body temperature high, which actively prevents you from reaching deep sleep.
If you need an alarm for anything, set a bedtime alarm to remind you to start winding down.
When you get into bed, your mind might race at first because it is not used to the quiet.
Keep a notepad nearby to write down any lingering thoughts. getting them out of your head and onto paper. Focus on slow, deep breathing to manually slow your heart rate down. If you stay consistent with this evening routine, your body will soon learn exactly when it is time to shut down.
Now, let's talk about the morning. How do you actually get out of bed once your eyes open? The most important thing you can do immediately is expose your eyes to natural sunlight. Light entering your eyes destroys any remaining melatonin in your system.
Next, drink a large glass of water immediately to rehydrate your body after 8 hours of fasting. Dehydration is a massive, hidden cause of morning fatigue and brain fog.
After drinking water, do some light movement or stretching to get your blood flowing.
You do not need a full workout. Just a simple 5-minute walk around the house will activate your nervous system.
The one thing you absolutely must not do is grab your phone while still in bed. Reaching for your phone instantly traps you in a dopamine loop of cheap stimulation, destroying your morning momentum.
Force yourself to physically leave the bedroom within 5 minutes of waking up.
Now, how do we actually transition away from the alarm clock safely? For the first week, you are going to use a backup alarm as your safety net. Set your alarm for exactly 15 minutes after your ideal, natural wake-up time. Right before you fall asleep, firmly tell yourself, "I will wake up at 6 a.m." Setting a mental intention is surprisingly effective because your subconscious mind tracks time while you sleep.
You will likely find yourself waking up a few minutes before that backup alarm even goes off. When you wake up naturally before the alarm, turn it off immediately. This small victory reinforces to your brain that you are capable of waking up on your own.
Practice this consistent bedtime and wake time every single day, even on the weekends.
Consistency is the most important factor in fixing your internal body clock.
It may take a couple of weeks for your body to fully adapt to this new rhythm.
You might feel a little groggy during the transition phase, and that is completely normal.
Resist the urge to fix this grogginess with afternoon caffeine, as that will ruin your next night of sleep. Instead, get more sunlight during the day to strongly reinforce your circadian rhythm.
Once you naturally beat your safety alarm for 5 days in a row, it is time to turn it off completely.
This requires a leap of faith, trusting that your body knows what to do.
Without the anxiety of an impending alarm, you will actually sleep much deeper.
And when you wake up, it will be a gentle transition rather than a shocking interruption. You will experience all-day energy without relying on stimulants.
To summarize, set a strict bedtime based on 90-minute cycles.
Follow a relaxing evening routine away from blue light.
Get immediate sunlight and hydration when you wake up. And keep your schedule perfectly consistent every single day.
If you stick to this, you will never need an alarm clock again, and your mornings will become your favorite part of the day.
If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.